Hi out there, everybody. We're back with another video. Today you guys are going to learn how to make friendship bracelets. Okay, so this is actually a new craft for Miss D. My campers taught me, so the ones that are out there and they are watching, hey, thanks for teaching me a craft. But this is really super easy. But again, you have to make sure you are taking your time watching which color, the order of the colors, because it changes what your end product looks like, okay? So today, you'll need string. You can use as many colors as you'd like to. The more colors that you use, remember, the more advanced and the more you have to remember what order, what came first, what came. So for me, for Miss D, I'm just gonna use 3, okay? Because it makes it easier for me to teach and it makes it easier for you guys to learn. It makes it a little narrow, but at least it comes out clean and neat, okay? So you guys can start with whatever color you like, whatever string you find that you want. You can make it whatever length. What I do advise, if you're making it for like someone else or for like an ankle, you want to go 3 times as much. Like this really has to, because you're trying to get it all the way around the full circumference. So with like the lanyard strings is whatever, you're not trying to wear it. But with this, if you plan to wear it or give it away as a gift, you need to make sure you have 3 times as much string, even though it seems like it's too much, maybe even 4 times as much. You want to have extra so you can wiggle room how, close it needs to be to the arm or the ankle. So the first thing is you take your string, your 3 colors. I'm using today the pink, lavender, and the white. And again, I'm only using 3 colors, so it's not as wide. The wider you go, the more duplicate length you need, because you're going to go wider, so you're going to use more string on each row. So that changes. If you have like 5 colors or 6 colors, you need to make it almost like maybe 5 times as long, because you're going to go wider. All right, I just thought of that. That's another thing that my campers taught me. Okay, so I'm making this for my wrist. So I'm going to go around my own wrist. And that's like almost 3 times. So let's see. Let's just make sure. So that's once. That's twice. So just to make sure you have enough. More is better than not enough. Okay. Scissors, sharp things, ask your parents. Okay, so there we go. That's for Miss D's wrist. Now you take it. I like to tie my string in the order that I want to start, because with this, guys, it kind of matters what's in the middle and what's on the ends. So I like to put it kind of almost uneven. So if you guys can look, when I tie my slip knot, I kind of make it like a controlled tie. So I have the white. If you guys can see, the white is on the outside, and then the pink, and then the lavender. So I want to kind of control it. It's not just like a crazy knot that you just make. Okay, so when you put it together, the pink, the lavender is going to be on the inside. Don't lose your look, because this is not cooperating. You want to not tie it tight until you get the color order that you want. So see how I'm making the white go on the outside? I'm forcing it to the outside. Force it to the outside. And then the pink is next. And then the lavender. So there you go. White, pink, lavender. And then you tie it. You want to leave enough loop, because at the end, this is you're going to use to tie it around the wrist. So here we are, down to the table. If you have a sibling, older or younger, your parents to help you, you can start with that. So all we're going to essentially do is make small knots. So white, left, white, right, pink, left, pink, right. Okay, so when you start, you just have to look just as organized as Miss D. So you see you have the same order. It's almost like a mirror image. It's symmetry. So the whites are in the outer, the pink are in the middle, and the pink are between the purple and the white, and the lavender is right in the middle. The purple's in the middle. So you start from the outside. always start from the outer and come in because you're making a V. Again with the 4. Today's the day of 4s. Everything is 4s for me today. Okay, so you do your 4, you come in, you make your figure 4 under. So if you're working with white, you're always working with white. So you make your 4, make your knot, and it's like you want to slide it up on. You don't want to go too hard because you don't want to pull your tape, but you want to stay with your white. So now once you tie your 4 around your first string, move that string to the outside because it now becomes the outer string. So I'm still working with white. So again, the 4 under, same string, not too tight, but tight enough so that it's neat. And now this is the middle on this side. So we just tied 2 knots, one on the pink and one on the lavender or purple, whatever color you guys want to call it. Okay. Now you have to do the same thing on the other side. So don't forget, it's like you're going to be flip-flopping back and forth. Right side, left side, right side, left side. And you're going to go in order. You have to keep your colors in order because if you don't get the pattern. Okay. So now the 4, the body has to face out. So the body of the 4 is out to the left. Pink was first, right? So there's your 4. See it there on the stem. Take your white. You go through. Move the pink out to the side the same exact way we did on the other side. And then make another 4 with the white. Don't forget. And then pull the white through. So now both of your whites are going to be in the middle. We've now changed position. So now it's pink, purple, or lavender, whatever you want to call it. And then the whites are in the middle. Now you take the 2 middle and you tie the whites to each other. Okay. Now I always start with 1 just to get it started. When I go to my next row, guys, I'm going to do 2. I just like to get my colors controlled because when you try to do the 2 the first time, in my opinion, it looks a little clumpy. Okay. So I'm going to tie my white to the left. And then my white to the right. And don't worry, guys, I'll do it again. I know it's going to take a few before you guys get it all the way. Okay. And that's 1 complete set. Now let's go again. We're going to go with the pink. Now we're going to do 2. So we're going to do a figure 4. Tie it through, but we're going to do 2 knots on the purple. So 1, 2, and the next color is white, but with the pink, don't forget. So 1, 2. Don't forget 2, and don't forget what order and that you're tying the pink to the other 2 colors. Okay, so that's 2. Now the pink is in the middle. So now it's purple or lavender, white, pink. Now we have to do the same thing to our left side. So whatever you do to the right side, you have to do to the left side. Okay. So now we're with the pink. So the 4 is facing out. Make your 4, 2 knots, 1, 2, you'll get faster as you get down. And now you're going to tie the pink to the white. Same thing. 1, 2. And you guys remember what the last step was, right? The 2 pinks have to go to each other. So now you're going to take the pink and tie it to itself. 1 to the left, and then 1 to the right. Make sure you don't confuse the colors, because you won't get the pattern you're looking for. Alright guys, so if you come in close, you can see it's starting to look like a V. See your V there, the purples? And then we're going to start with the white next. Can you guys see it starting to form there? We're just going to keep going. I'm just going to show you guys one that I started for you before, so that you can actually see what it begins to look like with the 2 knots. Okay, of course these are more colors. It's about 6 colors or 7. I don't know. I was feeling fancy that day. And you guys see, that's what you're going to make. It's just not going to be as wide because there's less colors. All right. So you guys, don't give up. Rome wasn't built in a day. So these are very time consuming, but the end result is so beautiful, and your friends will love it, or your family members will love it. Okay. So show me your end results. Don't give up. All right. And I'll see you guys soon.